General Hospital spoilers reveals that Jeff Kober's contract with General Hospital has officially ended, which almost certainly confirms that the actor will be leaving the show soon. His departure will not only be a major change for the cast but also the end of one of the most dangerous villains Port Charles has ever known, Cyrus. After years of spreading terror, Cyrus will finally face the consequences, and his chance of escaping his fate is running out. The news that Jeff Kober won't be renewing his contract with GH has sparked speculation about how the show will handle his character. Will Cyrus be killed in a power struggle, or will he be brought to justice and end up behind bars? With his involvement in numerous horrific crimes, from manipulation, assassination, to recent murders by Digitalis, there are many people with a motive to see him disappear forever. Port Charles has never lacked people seeking revenge, and if Cyrus is indeed eliminated, the list of potential suspects could be endless. However, GH is known for its surprising ways of handling villains. It's possible that Cyrus will be arrested and sentenced to life, marking the end of the crime reign he built. Or maybe he will make a last-minute escape before disappearing from town. But whatever the fate of Cyrus, Jeff Kober's departure will undoubtedly close his chapter in GH, at least in the near future. Cyrus's departure will also create a void in Port Charles's criminal world. With him no longer pulling the strings from the shadows, who will rise to take his place? Names like Brennan, Sonny, and even Valentine could emerge as the next power players, but no one can deny that Cyrus has left an unforgettable mark. Despite being a villain, Cyrus has brought GH one of its darkest and most dramatic storylines in years. He wasn't just a typical criminal, he was a master manipulator, always knowing how to work behind the scenes and control everyone around him. He forced his own sister, Laura Collins, to fight to keep her distance, and he plunged Port Charles into an endless, deadly spiral. With his departure, the town may experience a brief period of peace, but everyone knows that in the world of General Hospital, darkness never truly disappears. The biggest question now is how GH will write Cyrus's ending. Will he meet a tragic death? Will someone take matters into their own hands to avenge the fallen? Or will he be imprisoned, unable to cause any more harm? Regardless of how it ends, one thing is certain, Jeff Kober's departure will mark the end of a chapter filled with crimes, schemes, and some of GH's most suspenseful moments. However, with a dangerous and clever villain like Cyrus, nothing is ever guaranteed to be permanent. GH is famous for resurrecting characters thought to be gone forever. If Cyrus returns one day, will he be stronger, more ruthless, or will he truly change? Or could this truly be Jeff Kober's final farewell to General Hospital? The answer will soon be revealed, but one thing is certain, Port Charles will never forget the name Cyrus. Bradford Anderson and Steve Burton recently revealed a shocking secret about Cyrus's death, sparking a wave of speculation about how this dangerous villain will exit General Hospital. It seems that Cyrus's death will not be just an ordinary ending, but may involve a complex series of schemes and a final battle between him and Jason Morgan. In a surprising twist, Spinelli discovered a shocking lead regarding Cyrus and immediately reported it to Jason. What Spinelli uncovered not only sheds light on Cyrus's dark secrets but could also be the key to ending his reign of crime once and for all. Jason, who has returned with his own agenda, can't ignore the information Spinelli provided. This not only forces him into action but could also spark a direct confrontation with Cyrus. Things quickly escalate as Jason begins to formulate a plan. He can't allow Cyrus to continue his rampage after the series of crimes he's committed, especially after he nearly killed Dex and many others using Digitalis. Jason knows that if he doesn't act first, Cyrus could cause even more horrific disasters. This isn't just a personal mission, it's also an opportunity for Jason to reassert his position in Port Charles. Cyrus, who has always believed he could control everything, may not realize he's in danger. He's always had backup plans and knows how to manipulate people to escape tough situations. But this time, Jason is no longer patient. People like Cyrus can't be allowed to exist forever, and it looks like the showdown between them will be the final battle. The biggest question now is, will Jason kill Cyrus? If Jason takes action, it could put him in a new, dangerous situation, as he could become a target of investigation. But if he does nothing, will Cyrus retaliate and regain control? One thing is certain, Port Charles is about to witness the most intense battle between two opposing forces, and Cyrus's death could be an inevitable outcome. Bradford Anderson and Steve Burton have seemingly revealed an important detail. The death of Cyrus will not just be a singular event but could be a series of developments involving many characters, numerous schemes, and a final battle between Jason Morgan and Cyrus. As things reach their climax, only one person can survive, and all will soon be revealed. Cyrus isn't stopping yet. He continues to spread mysterious deaths, slowly pushing Port Charles into an unprecedented spiral of chaos. Despite several near-death experiences, he survives and comes back stronger and more ruthless than before. The murders by Digitalis are just the beginning, a sign that Cyrus is still pulling the strings from the shadows, relentlessly consolidating power and eliminating anyone who stands in his way. Death seems to follow him like a curse, but instead of being the victim, he is the one deciding who will live and who will die. And now, everything is building up to a boiling point. A final battle is drawing near, a battle whose consequences no one can predict. The danger that Cyrus poses isn't just a series of isolated murders. He has a plan, a long-term strategy that no one can anticipate. His enemies, Jason, Sonny, Carly, even Laura, have all become prime targets in this brutal game of chess. But instead of acting immediately, Cyrus chooses a far more terrifying approach. He wants them to suffer, to lose everything before he finally finishes them off. He knows that Jason is returning with a singular goal, to eliminate him once and for all. He knows Sonny, despite many close calls, remains a threat that needs to be eliminated. He understands that Carly will stop at nothing to ensure he never harms her loved ones again. And he knows that Laura, despite all her efforts to keep him at bay, still has a weakness he can exploit, her family. But Cyrus is not one to just sit idly by. He's been planning for a long time, and now it's time to act. His enemies don't realize they're being drawn into a deadly game he set up long ago. The recent deaths haven't been random, they're warnings. He wants them to know that no one is safe, that he can strike anytime, anywhere, with anyone. And if they don't act soon, they might be the next victims. This raises an important question: who will strike first? Jason might be preparing for a direct assault, but will he complete his mission before Cyrus retaliates? Sonny might want to end it all, but is he ready to do so without plunging Port Charles into a bloody war? Carly might want to protect her family, but can she face the reality that she might have to break all her principles to ensure the safety of her loved ones? Meanwhile, Laura must confront the truth that she can't keep avoiding him. She's always tried to stop Cyrus peacefully, but that's no longer an option. If she doesn't act, more lives may be lost. Perhaps Lulu or anyone else in her family will be the next target. She may not be a killer, but if pushed into a corner, will she do what's necessary to protect those she loves? Cyrus's obsession with power and control is reaching its peak. He believes no one can stop him, that even if pushed to the brink, he will find a way to turn the tables. But this time, he may have gone too far. The forces against him are stronger than ever, and the final battle is unavoidable. The adjustments in the fight against Cyrus are starting to emerge. No one wants to let him roam free for another second, but how to take him down remains a big question. Can Jason end him once and for all? Can Sonny defeat him without dragging all of Port Charles into a bloody war? Can Laura bring him to justice before he continues to harm others? As Cyrus's threats escalate and deaths continue to happen, everyone knows that the final battle is drawing near. One of two things: Cyrus or those fighting against him won't survive this war unscathed. And when it's over, Port Charles may never be the same. Whoever strikes first, one thing is certain: Cyrus will not go down without a fight. But this time, it seems like there's no way out for him. And if this truly is his end, it won't be a peaceful one. It will be a real storm, a fierce battle that no one will forget. Jeff Kober may soon return to General Hospital, and if that happens, the chaos in Port Charles will certainly not stop but will explode in unexpected ways. Cyrus's presence has always been a dangerous element, pushing all characters into tense situations where no one is truly safe. If he returns, this might not be an ordinary comeback, but will come with new schemes, new enemies, and especially, a bigger battle than ever before. The madness Cyrus brings has never truly ended, even when he temporarily disappeared. If he returns, there will surely be a reason, perhaps to take revenge on those who tried to destroy him, or maybe he's built a more sophisticated plan, a new approach to seize power. In past encounters, he used fake trust and manipulation to control everything, but this time, he may be even more ruthless and direct. Cyrus's return will not only pose a threat to those who've opposed him, like Jason, Sunny, and Carly, but could also affect people who seem unrelated, like Lulu Spencer, who just woke up from a coma, or even other powerful characters in the town. Cyrus always knows how to find others' weaknesses to exploit, and if he has an opportunity to return, it will definitely come with a frightening plan. The big question is, who will be the first to realize Cyrus is back? Will Laura be the first to discover her brother is still alive and continuing to threaten Port Charles? Will Jason and Sunny find a way to stop him before he can carry out his dark plans? And most importantly, will Cyrus return as a fugitive, or does he now have enough power to truly become the ultimate ruler? If Jeff Kober returns as Cyrus, Port Charles will once again fall into a chaotic spiral, where no one can predict what will happen next. But one thing is for sure, the war isn't over, and if Cyrus returns, he will not let anyone rest, especially those who dared to oppose him.